Hey guys, I think this is like the third time I'm videotaping. I don't know, I'm not sure how to use the Facebook stuff. So, like it posts to the story and I don't know. So, I am just going to record this on my cell phone and then post it to Facebook. Because I've done this one this way before, so it's easier for me. Anyway, so the whole thing with this is just what to expect when you're receiving a session with me. So first of all, what I like to do for before giving sessions or even my own, I like to ask for divine assistance, and that's all I say is, can I please have some divine assistance from my higher self, connected to God the Father, um, assistance to finding these trapped emotions. Or I just say, can I please have some divine assistance? And then I get, then the connection is made. And but when you receive one, automatically do that. And when you receive one, all I need from you is your first name and your last name initial. I need your age, if this is for you or your pets, and if this is a heart wall as well. So what I'm doing is I'm reading it from this here. So when you take a class from Dr. Bradley, you get all the information, of course, right? And I'm just following the protocol. And then what? And then I need your permission, of course. I don't work on anybody unless I have their permission. And uh, yeah, even family members or anything like that, I always ask for permission, physical permission. Yeah. And so then the other thing is if it's in person or proxy or surrogate. I don't really do too much surrogate, but I like to do remote sessions, which would be like a proxy, and I'm the proxy for you. And those are so much more easier during the remote sessions. So yeah, we'll get your permission. And then the subject of your the issue. So like if you have a low back pain, um, this crazy thoughts that bothering you, um, you know, some emotional trauma that happened to you years ago. For the introduction, I'm only doing one trapped emotion. And the reason why I'm only doing one is I've done so many of these, and if the trapped emotion that we release, if we do more than one for your first time, you might be overwhelmed, especially if this is your first time doing any type of spiritual work. Because your subconscious mind knows exactly what is going on with you. And so when I'm tapping in to helping you heal, when you're coming to me, we're tapping into the subtle, uh, the spiritual world. The subconscious mind is like the librarian of of your mind, of your life, and he takes a record of everything that has happened to you, past, present, future. Well, I'm not sure about the future, but I know for sure about the past and the present. The subconscious mind um, knows all about that. So when we're going into a session, that is who I'm tapping into. I'm tapping into your subconscious library. And I'm asked the question, what is it? What is the main cause, or what is the root cause of this, certain issue? And then I'll ask, can I go ahead and release it? And if I get yes, then we go ahead and move to the next section where we're using the emotion code chart. So the code chart has, I believe, 60 trapped emotions, and we identify them by asking your subconscious mind if it's in column A or column B, and then we go by the rows. Is it an odd row or an even row? It's odd row and even row. And so the odd rows would be 1, 3, and 5, and the even rows would be 2, 4, and 6. So that's basically what I do. So I would ask, like, is the trapped emotion in column A? And I use my this is my muscle testing. Is it column A? And it goes no. Is it column B? And this is yes. So yes, no, yes, no. And I basically ask the questions, is it column A or column B? Is it an odd row? Is it an odd row? No. Is it an even row? Yes. So then I go down, is it row 2, row 4, row 6? So it would be row 2, row 4. So it's on row 4. So then what you do is you go to row 4, and then you go under B, right? Because it was B4. And then you ask, is it in the liver? Is it in the gallbladder? Is it depression, frustration, indecisiveness, panic, taken for granted? You just, whichever one it stops as yes, that's the one that you jot down. So you jot down, I would jot down, it was issue number 1 was B4, write that down, B4. And then was it in the gallbladder, or was it in the liver, and so on and so forth. And then once you identify the trapped emotion, then you release it. You ask the question, is it okay for me to release this trapped emotion? And you'll get if you get a yes, then go on and move to the next one. If you get a no, then what you do is you got to go into the other section of the flow chart, which you ask, like, what age did this happen? Is it a prenatal? Is it preconception? Is it absorbed? You inherited. You can go down all these things, but if you get a no, because this is like the first one or introduction, most likely sometimes you would just get the age. It's like, what else do you need? You need an age, and like, yeah. And it was when was it 0 to 5, 5 to 10? If it was 0 to 5, then you go, okay, was it pre-birth? No. Was it when he was born? Yes. Is it age 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? At age 5. So something happened at age 5. B4. So is it depression, frustration, indecisiveness? Is it a liver or gallbladder? So something happened to me. So indecisiveness, and this is the gallbladder. And when I was 5. So, do we need to know anything more about this? No. Can I go ahead and release it? Yes. So, releasing indecisiveness. Do you release indecisiveness, lodge at the gallbladder? Yes. Okay, that's it. And I write down released, and we're done. That's basically your basic, um, your basic trapped emotion. Sometimes, and then we ask, oh, what was the severity of it? And was it, did it go down? And is there still any more trapped emotions that we can release? So we go down until we can get as low as possible. And sometimes in one single incident, you'll get, or one single issue, you'll get several trapped emotions. It's not just, one. Sometimes it's several in that happen at that one particular time. That's where all the layering comes from. Sorry. That's where all the layering comes from. So basically, for your introduction class, that's what happens. And after you get a session, it's always good to like go outside, have a drink of water, put your feet in the ground, in the dirt, walk outside in nature, sit in the sun, whatever it is, just to get you grounded. You can soak your feet in Epsom salt, jump in the ocean, just go be with nature to allow the release to happen. And so really what I like to try to do also is when it's done to bring the love or peace or happiness back into the moment. So try and take it down to where you feel like, oh yeah, you feel that release, you feel happy, and because that's what basically you want to do. You just want to uproot that pain and suffering and fill that void with the love of God, and it's unconditional love and happiness and peace of mind. So yeah, meditation is good. And what I learned also is that the more trapped emotions I release for myself, the easier it was for me to meditate or to have a peaceful mind. And I also like using my tuning forks. I got these from Biosonics. On my YouTube channel, I have several of the videos that I've done that you can watch as well. You can also go to discoverhealing.com if you want to learn how to do it for yourself. You can buy Dr. Bradley's book, which is The Emotion Code. You can get this on Amazon. And I also do divine empowerment, and I just took that class, so that's pretty awesome too. So yeah, I know I'm getting old, but never stop learning. Never stop learning, because there's so many things that we haven't been taught, and I guess I'm just catching up on all the things that we should have learned I don't know, that we could have learned if things were different. But anyway, I hope this helped you. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments, and like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you all later. Oh yeah, also I wanted to mention I do have a website that will be going live on April 1st, 2023, and it's called Moving Beyond Time. Moving Beyond Time. Yeah, I think I have a card here. Can you see that? Moving. Let's see. Come on. Oh well. Anyway, moving beyond time. movingbeyondtime.com. And you can also do the Gmail, moving beyond time at Gmail. That's me. And I am also on YouTube at, let's see, I think I'm Tina Florence Blackburn, something like that. But if you're watching this video, I'm gonna try and upload it there to Facebook because I don't know how to use Facebook. But you all have a great day, and yeah, take care. Love to you all. Bye.